Every so often, there'll be that one show which brings me to this video. There are a lot of shows out there, comic book shows, like Arrow and Flash. We got the Daredevils, we got the Marvel, we got the DC, we got the some crazy like Sense8, and we got the best of the best cartoons that we grew up with, like SpongeBob, Adventure Time. All these shows, which are fun and amazing. There's that one show that surprised us all, made by Disney, Gravity Falls. Season 2, it's about to be closed. What up, my cheese army? How you doing? This is the Cheese Monster bringing you for the TV show review, Gravity Falls Season 2 finale. I'm not trying to do a Season 2 review. You might be wondering why. I'll get to that. Anyway, you might have thought of this when I brought my intro, but Gravity Falls is one of the best shows that I think, well, cartoon shows, I think are the best show and representation of how cartoons should be done. My opinion, per se. Leave your opinion down below in the comments. Anyway, I'm not doing a season 2 review because why do a review? Because there's so many spoiler-ish things that I don't want to touch on because you guys deserve the credit of actually watching the show for yourself. It's not even that long. You can binge watch it and finish it in a day, maybe less than a day. It is amazing, amazing, amazing. But the gist is, of course, Dipper and Mabel who go on adventures to find the author of the book. And spoilers, here we go. Of course, they find the author of this book called Stanford Pines, who immediately tries to figure out what Bill is doing, and you figure out who Bill Cipher is, and all these characters who have been living secret lives in Gravity Falls. This show is one of the best shows that I think because of the fact that they use a lot of satire, and also for the main reason is that it is funny. It's witty. It's comedy relief. It's definitely funny. Definitely hyperbole. Any literary terms that you learn in high school or in middle school applies to this show. And it's a perfect representation of that. I believe this show is the best cartoon show for that reason because it is funny for kids. It is amazing for teenagers to get the dirty jokes, amazing for adults to sit with their kids and actually see this show for what it is. It is the best kids show I have seen in a while. And there have been a lot of kids shows. Dog with a blog. Are you serious? Can you come up with better ideas, Disney? Come on. Gravity Falls is that original. Connor undercover. Casey undercover. Stop doing undercover shit. It's boring. Anyway, back to that show. I know they aren't cartoons, but I have to get it out there. They're shitty shows. Come on, get better shows, Disney. Anyway, and that's why I'm really sad that Disney has been letting go Gravity Falls. It's a good reason why they're doing it, but it's their best asset so far, and I don't know how Disney's gonna do anything, especially since Alex Harris has been in the talks for doing another show for Fox. That's a video for another day. Anyway, we get to the season finale. Watch the show, and you'll get what the season finale is about. But basically, the gist of the season finale is, of course, Armageddon, or Weirmageddon, and Gravity Falls is upon us. It is glorious apocalypse kind of thing for kids. And it's amazing how they do that. And it's kind of dark, which is really cool. Of course, you find out in part 2 of Weirmageddon, this part 3, you realize that Stan has been hiding in the Mystery Shack. You've been wondering why Stan has been gone. Well, Stan has been hiding in the Mystery Shack. It's just really cool how Stan is still relevant. I still have that weird thing where Gravity Falls has relevance for everything. And they have relevance. I'll get to that in a minute. Anyway, Dipper, of course, sees why Stan is hiding, gotta fight back, and Mabel and Dipper join forces together with the whole town that has been living under the Mystery Shack because of the unicorn here, of course, that is guiding them. They realize that, hey, we should fight back against Bill Cipher. Of course, a backstory, or like a side story to this, is Stanford Pines, who is released out of his frozen tomb to help Bill. But of course, Bill, he's like, I'll never let you know the secrets, and da 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 da. It's amazing how they had that relationship. Of course, Bill is pissed at Stanford, and Stanford's pissed at Bill. It's amazing. Bill is the best. God, he is. He is amazing. He's the best villain of cartoon villain. You never heard corny, witty, and smart. Amazing. Anyway, of course, the kids plan of attack. The house is, of course, protected, so they create this human mechs machine. I'm not even joking. It's a mechs, and where all these characters are controlling the house, the mystery shack. And I gotta give props to these people. Have really cool references to movies. Listen, I don't know if this is an actual reference to a movie, but Pacific Rim has the mechs fighting monsters. Bill is the monster. Amazing, 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 so amazing. Anyway, I love that reference that they did to Pacific Rim. That was really cool. The mechs and of course the machines, and they're fighting with each other, and of course they fall down and they get grabbed in the leg. They reference Achilles' heel, which is really cool because of course the house is protected but not the foot. Anyway, they go into the Bill pyramid, Illuminati pyramid. I don't know what it's called, but whatever. They get into there, save the whole town, and of course they save Stanford. Which it's amazing how they brought back season 1 back into season 2. Here's what they did. They had the circle. And of course, I'm wondering, what's the circle for? I realized that throughout season 1 and season 2, I see symbols that represent characters. And I realized these might, I get it, maybe it's a prophecy, maybe it isn't. But then they don't really look back onto that. It's always at the end of the Gravity Falls theme, there'll be a flash of that picture of Bill Cipher and the Wheel of Prophecy or whatever it's called. And I always wondered, I looked at some YouTubers and they said that these are related. Maybe it'll go to an episode. And I was wondering, why haven't they did an episode? Maybe it is irrelevant. Maybe it is. It's relevant, guys. It's relevant. It has all the people and they all represent. It was amazing. It was glorious because I have been theorizing this for a while now. And having it come back together, now I feel why people make theories. They want to be right. And I was right. They did make an episode, and of course, it's a way to beat Bill. I was thinking they might do something like that, and they do, which is amazing. Thumbs up for that. And it's a good reference. And of course, the Easter eggs are everywhere for this episode. But of course, the Stanford and thing, of course, they get into a fight, and after the circle collapses, a Bill comes out, and of course, their plan is thwarted once and for all. Of course, Mabel and Dipper are not thwarted by. Why would Bill do that? Bill's a smart guy. Don't get me wrong, but he just puts everyone in their like posterish walls with the symbols according to them. But I don't see why he would be like, hey, I'm just gonna leave the Stan family alone. Pine's family alone. Let's just do that. Let's just do that. You know, they won't thwart our plans. No, you gotta put them on a poster. Maybe Stanford Pines. You need the secret to blow that bubble up. But the rest of the Pines, you gotta. Regardless, it was amazing how they did that. And I really like how they started fighting against Bill, kids, of course, using that flashlight, the diamond, makes things bigger and smaller, the shrink ray kind of thing, which is a really cool episode. Check that out. Anyway, it was just really cool how they did, and they're trying to thwart Bill. But even though they know that they're going to kind of lose, they said they might win. But I know that in their hearts they're like, we have no chance against Bill. But then enlightened Stanford and Stanley Pines, who were like, wow, remember when we used to be like that? And how are they working together? They're just kids. And Stanley's like, they're just kids. They got a thing. And that's the thing. It's the kid inside an adult. And that's why I say adults. Everyone can enjoy it. Bring your pets. Bring your fucking parrot to this. Why did I say that? Why did I say that? But bring everyone into the show because this is the best show for pretty much anyone. They pet waddles, of course. Just bring your pets. Bring your freaking pets. Anyway, of course, Bill thwarts, their plan. Dipper and Mabel, who then realize the town is captured, they're captured. So, of course, they do. So, of course, Stanford is like, I'm going to let you into your mind. And, of course, I was like, that is so stupid. I was so gullible, but it was so stupid. They do the switcheroo. Stanford really Stanley, but Stanley is really Stanford. whatever, they switch freaking clothes and whatever. And after you realize they go into his mind, Bill goes in his mind, yes, I finally can get the code that'll pretty much rule the dimension. And then you realize that it's Stanley who's there. And after he's like, yep, the whole switcheroo, which is really corny. But then I was like, I didn't suspect that though. I should have. I really should have. I'm pretty gullible. I'm a gullible guy. Anyway, they do that, and of course, Stanley's like, yeah, we thwarted your plan. Because you never mess with the Pines family. It's like freaking straight up Fast and Furious. You're like, we're family. We're family. Don't mess with family. I received the don't mess with family. That was my Vin Diesel impression. Not really sucked. It sounded like Sylvester Stallone for something. Anyway, so of course, his mind gets erased by Stanford. And of course, Bill is he's pretty much turned into stone. He's gone. But I realized when in the beginning when he was getting out of his body and he turns into stone, I was like, wait, Bill is never going to come back from this. And I realized that, but I didn't realize the such a root part. Anyway, they realize that Stanley's mind has been erased. Of course, they try to jog it up by having memories, turn memories back and back, and then they sidetrack and they bring Stanley back. And the episode goes really hard. It's like some, Fast and Furious 7 when they brought Paul Walker, and after they gave them a memorial for Paul Walker. They did the same thing for Gravity Falls. Except it's a memorial for Gravity Falls. And it was amazing. They closed everything up. And I really liked it. And how they did all of that. Of course, they throw a birthday party for a thing. And of course, but they never explain. This is one question I really had. Was Dipper going to stay behind with Stanley? Of course, they addressed that, and Stanford and Stanley like, remember that boat trip that we were gonna have? We're gonna do that. We're gonna find some babes and treasures. And I was like, oh, you could have sorted your issues 30 years ago, but hey, you do it now. Better than later. I love the bonds between all of this because it's more than just about. I mean, I saw an interview with Alex. She was talking about the characters in a video, and I saw that he was actually saying that it wasn't just about the quirkiness, the twitty, the wit, everything. It was about family, and I really see that in this show. This show is family related. Brothers who fight, brothers who go back together. And it really says that your bond has to be close with brothers or sisters or family. I really, really like that. And of course, episodes that you watch now will go back and relate to episodes that you watched previously. For example, I mean, I know this is not related, and I'm probably gonna. This is a long video, but this worked for Gravity Falls. Anyway, this is video. The I forget the headhunters, and of course Black Stan, and it's a funny ass episode, and I really enjoyed it. That was the episode why I really wanted to see Gravity Falls, but it didn't get. I thought he was greedy, he liked himself, he's more egotistic. Really, he missed his twin, and it makes more sense after you realize that it was Stanford had a twin. Stanley had a twin called Stanford, which looks like him, the wax figure, which is amazing how they did that connection. You never realized that, and even I didn't realize that until I seen the episodes before I got to see the season 2 finale. So definitely go watch this show again. If you watch this show, it definitely connects and definitely brings your attention to certain things that you never noticed. So many Easter eggs. So many Easter eggs. You know Deadpool announced that he had 100 Easter eggs. This is more than 10,000 Easter eggs, I guarantee it. That's so many Easter eggs. And Alex said he was a quirky guy. Dude, I'll hang out with him. Probably not, but yeah, I would hang out with him. Anyway, guys, this is Gravity Falls Season 2 premiere finale. I can't believe it's over. It's really over. And of course, I know I didn't do a Gravity Falls Season 2 review, and I'm really sorry, guys. But that's the only issue, is that I can't do a review for it because of the spoilers and massive details that I had to reveal. And I really want you guys to immerse and experience it. But if you saw Season 2 finale, I want you to leave down in a comment. Who is your favorite Gravity Falls character? And what's your best episode? What character best represents you? Too many questions, I know. So, anyway, take some cheese, slice it up, because I'm out. Peace.